y'all, before the video started, I just wanted to let you know that, yes, that is my dog. You hear in the background snoring. Wherever I am, they are, and that's just how that is. So you're gonna hear my dog snoring. Okay. Hey y'all. So, I've got some new stuff, as you see. And also been playing around with the whole intro idea. I wasn't sure if I was going to do one, and if I did, what it would be like. And so this video has my first test run of an intro. Not sure if I'll keep it, not sure if I'll change it. You can all let me know what you think down in the comments. So let's get started with the new goodies. As you see, I have books. We got Cute and Creepy right on top. And I have a couple other things too. So I'm just going to go right for it here. I'm not going to do a full flip through, although I think I will do individual flips for these books. But a lot of you are probably familiar with them already. However, they are new to me, and I'm happy to get them. So we have Pop Manga, Cute and Creepy. And we'll just check out a couple pictures. This might be one of my first. Lots of cute and creepy. This one's adorable. I'm debating whether or not that one's going to be my first. I have a few up for nomination on that thought. Him, adorable. So yeah. Cute and Creepy. Then we have Ladies of Nature. And this is by, and I'm sure I'm not going to pronounce her last name correctly, but Elena Lazrivera. Elena Lazrivera. Ladies of Nature. And I really enjoyed this book too. Just because this is so cute. I love raccoons. Strange, unusual, beautiful, all mixed in. So I really like this book. Love her. I love them all. Looking forward to getting started. So yeah, Ladies of Nature. And then we're going to have another one of her books. I couldn't resist. Funny Animals. And I will tell you the truth. I love the giraffe. They're all quite cute. But this cat, that face, driving that car, it just, I don't know. It just got me. So, we have some more cute and peculiar ice skating pig. Like I said, a lot of you, I'm sure, are already familiar with these images and these books. There it is. I had to have it just for this right there. But there's quite a few others that I just think is adorable. And I'll show you this guy. I think he's a hoot too. So, just for fun, too cute, had to have it. Then we go to a Julia Sperry book. I already have 2 of her other books, and I really enjoy those also. Just really pretty. I saw this one recently done. A little bit of a variety. Just soft and pretty. Here's the cover image. But I really enjoy Julia Sperry, so I wanted to get her other book. I have one other one of hers I need to get. And then Fairy and Fantasies. This is my first Christina Karen book. Super happy about that. Love her. Just so many cute and beautiful. This one right here I think is probably going to be my first out of this book. I have a thing for dragons and I didn't know it until I started coloring. So yeah, Fairy and Fantasies. And then we got Fairy and Fantasies 2. Yay! I've been drooling over some Christina Karen books for a while. And I remember when this was up for as a free image to grab from her website. Love her. So yeah, like I said, just a quick peek inside, not a full flip, but I'm sure you guys a lot of you have seen these books. If not, I will be doing a flip, and this is again Christina Karen. Then I have the Ink House. Finally, I've had my eye on this for quite some time. Roy Dobner, and if you're not familiar, it's actually kind of a storybook with images that you get to color, or people started coloring. I'm not quite sure. Let's go this way. We like the back flip. So lots of just interesting things to be colored. There's one, that dog. I was gonna say there's one certain doggy I can't wait to color, and that's him, Louie. I've seen this quite a bit going around. So yeah, the Ink House. So then I needed to get, I'm gonna grab a sketchbook real quick. I needed to get a refill, and so I got these, some Pen Touch paint pens, and it's all about the gold. I've been through a few different items, and I always try to find the truest gold, and that's just the same thing with my pencils. I have the gold pencil from pencil sets that I don't even own, just to test it out to see if it's, how true of a gold is it. And oddly enough, one of my cheapest sets that I have, which at the time that I got them, they were called Heroes, but I know they go by other names now. But that is the best gold colored pencil that I have found. And the same goes for watercolors, paint pens. And so far, I've been through quite a few, but this has been my favorite gold paint pen so far. And since I wanted to refill this one, I went ahead and got the pack that had the bronze and the silver in it, because I'm hoping and assumed and figured that they were going to be just as good as and I'm looking for the one I have opened already. Of course, I'm not going to find it. the gold one. So I thought I was going to be able to quick grab the other and not have to fight to open these. But just so you can see what I'm talking about. Can I get it going anywhere? There we go. It is a fine tip. Kind of like a, hear that inside. Well, there it goes. So that is the gold. Oh, wait. Here's my other one. I think this one, yeah, this is a little bit fatter, but I did want to get into, just so you can see, a little bit broader. But I really like this one. Oop. For me, it was about, I just like this shade of gold. So I guess let's get into these here just to see, because I haven't actually seen, these are going to be the finer tip, and that was because a lot of this is going to be used for small details, jewelry, for example. Let me see if they call it bronze or copper. Copper. I was thinking. So this is the copper. And for fun, we'll look at the silver. So I've never even seen these two colors before. I was after the gold and I wanted an ultra fine tip, so. I think those are both really pretty too. And they work well for what they're supposed to be. So, like I said, I got, this is the fatter nib, what I originally had, and these are ultra fine. They are Pin Touch paint pens. Really love those. Those are one of my favorite supply find, I guess. I've had those, been into those for a couple of years, I guess. I needed to get some more distress inks. So I have a couple Tim Holtz distress inks here, walnut satin and antique linen. Go through those quite a bit. Won't even bust those out. And then I don't have any Black Widows, and so I went ahead and picked up the 2 skin tone sets. Skin tones, hair, and fur is definitely something that I'm learning and working on, and I do have the Prisma skin tones, and I have, you know, skin tones in the other sets I have, but I wanted to get these, check them out myself, see what I thought, see if I liked them. Considering getting, well, you see I haven't even opened these up yet. So I am considering getting the other Black Widow sets, just to, I mean, obviously to use them, but to add to my collection. I don't want to say that I collect the pencils, but when I find some that I like to have them all. And not that I don't think I'll like these, I'm quite certain I will. However, I might only have the skin tones. That's going to be debatable. As I mentioned, I have a cheaper, what I guess is lesser known now, but still out there, goes by another name, Hero set, which I had no complaints about those pencils, and I still incorporate those. My only issue is the fact that you can't buy them open stock. If you could buy those open stock, they're gold pencil, I would buy 50 of them. And then there'd be other pencils as well, but is what it is. I may pick up another set just because, and they are budget friendly, so who knows. And I was debating whether or not I should swatch these. Well, I mean, I'm going to swatch them out of my book, but I just didn't know if I should do it with the video or not. So I think I will go ahead and do that. So I'm going to switch books to my handy dandy swatch book here. And I'm going to open it up some, and we'll just start. See, I'm not even sure about if they have, I guess these do now. Okay, so they're going to call this, they are numbered. This is all new to me, sorry. So we got their snow, I'm sure you can't even see that. I barely can. And sherbet. Well, they do feel good. Be interesting to play with them and see what they feel like mixed with others. Then we got some pretty pink. They've got that, what is that, a hexagonal, blah, I can't talk. Brown frog. Like I said, I can't talk tonight. Brown fog. Yeah, I've been in a fog. I don't know how many of you were aware or were involved with watching all the streams this weekend for the February Colorathon. But I watched so many streams and they were so good. There were so many great streamers. There was so much beautiful art that was done. There was lots of giveaways, great conversation going on. It was a lot of fun, but I guess I overdid it, and oh, I have been in a fog all day today, thinking, man, sun first. But it was really fun. I enjoyed myself. I appreciate all the people who were involved and took their time and effort to make that happen. I know that this is Eggshell. I know there is another event going to come up in May. Mermaid May or May Mermaid. Not exactly sure how it's going to be titled. 007. So I look forward to that. This went on from Friday until 9 p.m. yesterday, and it was just non-stop streaming, streamer after streamer. But like I said, it was a lot of fun. I didn't miss out on too much of it. We had a rust. That's almost a little more orangey or something to me than a rust, but okay. Birthday dinner for my father-in-law and my daughter. She is the big 14 on Tuesday, February 9th. Lord help me. And so I had to, this is just getting on my nerves. I had to take the time out for that. I have a paperweight upstairs, and I am not going to go get it, but I need to go get it and have it down here for this type of issue. So I missed out during the birthday dinner time, and then I slept from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. Sunday morning, saffron, and got back on it. But yeah, all of that point being is I've been foggy all day, but it was worth it. They feel pretty good. Fairy floss. I really enjoy these names. I know that I have seen lots of people with different Black Widow sets and complete Black Widow sets, and I had been wondering and debating, and finally I took the plunge, or my husband took the plunge, because actually this is blush. Everything that I have showed you in this video, my hubby bought for me on his Amazon account. I didn't do this. And there's actually some other things he said coming. I think they're coming tomorrow, he said. So he put all this order in for me and just said, oh, by the way, you got some stuff going to show up. And I said, ooh, okay. This is carrot. I'll never complain about that. And this one is broke backward, and it's Merc. Merc. So all the other ones were written in the other direction. So that is the Skin Tone Light set. Throw all these in their little thingamabobber, which I have pencil cases for my big sets, and then I have an individual set of Prisma skin tones that are in a single case like this. Oh well, of course I put them in backwards. Oh well, to be fixed later. That's all right. And these I will probably also keep like this, unless I decide to make a case that's just a smaller case full of different skin tone sets, which that is a possibility now that I have these 3 sets, to get a smaller zippy case that will house these. Definitely a possibility now that I think about it like that. So let's see these. They do feel good, like I said. They feel good in the hand. They feel smooth. They're not as creamy as the Prismas, but they're not scratchy or hard. Washed purple. Which I like that. I like that buttery Prisma feel, but then I also, you know, get annoyed a little bit sometimes at how crumbly they can be, depending on how I'm using them. Chuck tone. But there are a couple brands that I have tried, and I'm not even going to say the names, but I've tried a couple brands that, to me, they were just too hard or too scratchy, and I don't know, that wasn't appealing to me at all. I have the Pablos, and I feel like the olive brown, I feel like those are also a good middle ground, and I enjoy those a lot. But the test pencils I've bought in open stock for other brands, I just wasn't a fan. They weren't for me. The pencils I have, that I have the full sets of, are Prisma, Luminous, and the Pablos, well, and the Heroes. Of course I have a whole set of Crayolas, but I mean, I'm not against them. I don't use them as often as my son does. My 10-year-old boy kind of snatched them and claimed them, so they're really not even around me that much, just because he takes off with them all the time. And because I have my other ones, I don't mind or complain about it. Mud. Of course, he has his own also. But no, I'm liking how these are so far. With everything we all use, we have to really get to know them. Light mocha. Get to know them and play with them and actually use them on some pictures. But based on what I'm seeing and feeling right now, I feel like I'm gonna enjoy these. Like I mentioned, I'm trying to improve upon my skin tones and my hair and my fur and all those areas. And so I know a lot of these colors, even the Prisma skin tone set that I have, I know those exact colors are in the big set, but I like having them grouped together for me already, just to help me become more familiar with the types of colors that are best to use. Now I'm also, this is leather, wanting to venture into more unique skin tones, like blue and green toned fairies, for example. And you know, that's a whole nother ball game than what's in that skin tone set. They have a nice weight to them. This is olive gold. And this is the first time that I'm ever doing swatches on a YouTube video. And I'm not sure how well y'all can see. Definitely learning as I go with all the different features to doing things and techniques. Gray thorn. I know that I did do a video where I just colored in a coloring gab, and then I realized afterwards that you really didn't have a good angle for what I was working on in the picture, and that was mainly due to the fact of me being a lefty. And midnight, I'm like, well, I'm gonna work on that and see if I can figure it out. Of course, I'm gonna continue to be a lefty, but we can get something figured out for that, I'm sure. This one is suede. I can see why so many people like these, and it's definitely piqued my interest in their other sets. And those will be getting to my wish list. Gotta think when I write, gotta be quiet. So here are those swatched out, and just this is a zippity zap quickie. For anyone who has stuck with me this long, I really appreciate it. I'm just learning things and figuring things out and kind of stumbling my way through this YouTube adventure. But anybody who would be interested to see more, please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up on this video if you liked what you saw. Comment. Let me know what you think about the whole intro thing. Like I said, I'm still on the fence about even doing this the intro, let alone keeping the one that I'm testing. And share my channel and come back for more, and check out some of the other videos I have up so far. There are a few now, so yeah. Until next time, later y'all.